Nothing like staring up the ceiling. Anyways, we're back with Gold, Gem, and Glory. Have not actually played with our little series in a little while. We actually been doing more of the seasons, and unfortunately, we just need to go back to our roots. I'm tired of doing seasons for a little bit, so we're doing our own series again. But do you see this monster? Look, I was always so depressed with this tiny little. I don't know what. It's not a D9. I know that. I think it's like a 7, maybe a 5, maybe it's, or 6. Could be T6. And then we've got the mighty D11. Now this thing packs a punch with the old pocketbook here, but yeah, that's nice. We will be getting it shortly, I would think, possibly. But we got a little bit of mining to do first. Of course, those that may have missed out on the past, you can always go rewatch Gold, Gem, and Glory at any point on our YouTube channel under the playlist that is named accordingly. So if you want to check out how we got to where we are with Uncle Arnold's claim, all you have to do is go check that out. Probably won't get to a gold way today, but we are going to attempt Len England. Oh, I have a Len. Every gold mining group needs a Len, eh? Well, he was attacked instead of the hose or anything else, so I guess that's okay. I don't have a hose just bubbling away over here. I have a bublo. No apparent reason. Just literally no apparent reason. So yeah, we're gonna attempt to do some gold mining here. It's been a little while since probably about 2 months since I last did our series. So we've cleared out this whole area. I think we're clearing out this area. We have not cleared out anything in the middle. We have no overburden whatsoever. That's why it's kind of a mute point to come into here at this point in time with a big dozer. If we buy parcel 2, that's a little different story. But we got quite a bit of ground here to mull through. We'll finish off Uncle Arnold's claim, and then we'll move out. We'll move up to the big boys yet. No idea what this actually works out to. Lots of chirping going on anyways. Many birds are chirping. Which I can turn that off. It's becoming quite nice in the morning. Oh yeah, we're literally just starting this big open spot. I mean, is there a lot of gold here? No, not really. Is it going to take us long to clear out? No, not really. I mean, if I did get that big boy, we can just pile it all and move it over, right? I always wanted a bigger dozer or for the developers to fix said broken ass dozer. Which one was it? It was this one. It would probably help if I turned it on first. There we go. It's always helpful when you actually can turn on the equipment before you decide to start doing stuff. Like, it was a night and day difference having this big contraption. I might be a little far away from that now. That's okay, because I'm going to start chewing up this end piece here. It won't take us long to fill up this truck. It never does. Like, again, we've already taken out a massive quantity here. I have no idea. I've lost the paperwork for how much we've actually mined out of here for this season or whatnot. So we are starting basically on sort of a net zero thing again. It'd be good if you had a calculator over here. Hint, hint, developer. On your normal playthrough, calculate how much you've actually mined. That way it's easier for all of us idiots to do the actual series. Obviously, there's not going to be any gems on Uncle Arnold's claim, but yes, I am mining hard ground. Right now, I'm currently mining a rock. Although, we have played with dynamite now. That's fun. That can actually clear a lot of ground really quickly. Alright. Can I skim? Can I skim? Can I skim? Sort of. Alright, well that one is marginally done. We'll move the truck closer the next time. That's close enough. But yeah, we should be able to clear out this whole corner tonight. Basically get to the end where Arnold's claim is going to be just about done, I would think. Oh, that's not a bird chirping, that is the lovely sounds of a bearing getting destroyed. It's like that one meme I saw. The, oh, I see your bearing light is on. It's on fire. I can't remember. I think we're actually leasing the equipment, or did we actually buy this one? It's been a while since I played this series. We might actually have been in the point of where we've actually bought the equipment at this point. In which case, probably fairly soon would actually start. Although I like the truck and trailer. Like, I really do like trucking out all the gold. But there's nothing saying that we don't have a feeder system set up and we build a little platform for the truck to dump straight into. Or there's another option of building a big pile of dirt and doing what the series actually does, and that's have a feeder. We get rid of our conveyor system in the back, and we have one of the actual other feeder systems, and we use like a loader and scoop the big pile and dump that baby into the unit constantly. That's an option too. At which point we'd have the bulldozer and probably that, and just have a setup. Well, I guess it could say on the top, right? No, we are renting all of that. We're renting the truck and that at the moment. Which means we're probably blowing through like $200,000 to $300,000 a day. We've been down this road before. But $200,000 to $300,000 a day isn't much if you're making lots. In our case, probably on our Uncle Arnold's claim, if we're getting 300 ounces a day, I think we'd probably be doing all right. Looks like baby's first day of mining. We're just making mess. We are slowly just making bigger messes. That's okay, we'll get it all cleaned up here. Kind of what I want to do with Gold, Gems, and Glory too is work up to being able to have a big mine that also does, well, the gems, which actually isn't the Orange Beast. The Orange Beast, I don't think you can still use it for that, which, mind you, kind of sucks, but realistically it's not the end of the world. But saying that, what I kind of want to do is set up another mine company basically. So I could set up and completely buy out the very top tier of the other kind of wash plant, get it set up, and then the orange bees say sit on waterfall value or something like that. And then we can do it like that. It's like we have an offshoot system, and then we have this, and we have this, right? And waterfall, that's where the big dozer would really come into effect. But even tonight, we haven't been streaming very long, obviously. But we've already managed to take out a pretty good corner. Mind you, it was only saying like 90 ounces here, 80 ounces here. So we're not making a whole lot, but you never know. When we get close to the end of the night, I might just wash it up just to see how much gold we really did get. Not much right here, but actually it's fairly safe to say, I would say, that the first 2 or 3 in this corner are probably done by now. This one, done. This one, done. This, pretty much done. These ones, okay, so we'll start at 119, 139, and 153. So, yeah. I think this will go fairly smooth. Without jinxing ourselves, I think it'll go fairly smooth. And again, we're not doing this season 44 this time. We are just going to focus on gold, gems, and glory once in a while. Probably on Sunday night if we're around. Will be our gold mining. I'll have to touch base with others on that one, but we'll see. It's kind of a bit of more of a slower pace, but at the same time, being that we have done 2 seasons, we are kind of doing it like, we must get it all out of the ground today. Not tomorrow, but today. That one had, what, 150? Well, we sure won't after we're done with this one. I like how I'm slowly teeter-tottering here. Alright, backing it up. See if backing up actually makes more sense to get out of here. I've already mined 4% on here. I mean, we could go with the Frankensteins and solely as a Frankenstein sort of contraption and building everything up to mine. Let's back up like 40 here. did not. And say I didn't. There we go. Let's get rid of this square next. %. I know, I kind of always wanted to go with just my roots of just trucking and stuff like that, and I mean we do a fair good job of that. But maybe I don't know. Maybe get rid of the truck. We could just have a loader at the end and pile it, and then we keep the truck doing it that way, or we just have the conveyor system. If I was to actually get that big dozer though, probably what I'd end up doing is just dozing the gold into a big pile where I'm working at, and just use the excavator for putting it into the unit. That might be a thought. We could try that. Even with Uncle Arnold's, we could try that. Would it save us much? No, not necessarily, because we need about $3 million to do that idea. But it gives us an option to do that now. I think the squeaking is actually the shaker deck. Just move all the gold-rich dirt to the wash plant wherever the unit is. This is working way better. We've really opened it up in a shorter period of time. Of course, this stuff is not deep. Arnold's claim in general is not that deep. It's not like waterfall where it's like 27 meters. That's where it comes into effect with the big dozer, where we gotta push like 10, 12 meters of dirt out of the way so you can get down. It gets to be a little bit more tricky. I do want to kind of try it now. I think I'll be right back here too. I got a piston that's destroyed. Okay, well, that's convenient. I was just gonna check the tent anyways, so let's just drive down here, shut this off, grab the crowbar, pop that out, throw that over there, over here and buy another one, because I think I opened this up now. I do not. That's 20 grand. Oh, that's the machine store. All right. Well, out of curiosity, it says 1.9 through this. We'd obviously go to the store. Workers for one. Oh, yeah, he was attacked, but he was assigned for there. Is there anyone who wait? No. That one's for that. I mean, if we got rid of that, that would be. Why is there more rented machines? Oh, there we go. So I can actually go out and buy out through here now. That's cool. So dump truck. I don't actually have to go and switch add like this. So that costs 50 grand. So daily rental, yeah, we're cruising over a lot. Let's buy some stuff. 39. Let's leave it at that. That's quite a bit better. Yeah, so we can really knock down stuff now. I like that. Oh, equipment store. I need a part. Thank you very much. I'm driving all the way to town to get a piston. That's much better. I like that idea. Can't really drive with a broken part. Alright, well, we fixed this part. We did buy a couple things. Blew about $110,000, but we did buy a couple things. And doing that, it actually saves us in the long run. Like the big generator. I mean, it doesn't sound like much. It's like, what, $1,300 a day? The big fuel tank. I mean, I don't feel so bad about putting parts on it if it's my own stuff, right? When it's leased, it's like, do I really want to put much money into it? We do have 392 ounces apparently, but I don't know if when I did that, so I'm not going to overstep because I know at some point we obviously... There we go, another full dump truck. We've almost got another 2 spots done. That adds up. I mean, yeah, whoop-de-doo at 6% on the mats. Normally I do like 30-40% cleanup, but early on you can have to do a bit more often. Yep, that worked out beautifully. Now, I will need to move this unit again. Back some more because I'll be starting to chew into that next little piece. Can't remember, I think one of our cleanups was like almost 2,000 ounces or something like that. So I mean, chances are we will be doing all right. It's a massive gamble because I know how much that equipment actually cost. But the fact that we're doing it on Uncle Arnold's as a start is something. more good bucket, and I think that claim's just about completely done. That one is basically, that one's starting. So I just have the little corner left to take out. Yeah, so the generator, that's now ours. I think I bought the one conveyor, didn't I? Or the hopper. Which means at some point I can sell it. So if these are averaging, what, 150 ounces a claim, that means in theory, probably getting about 80. So depending on how fast I can clear them out, I might actually be making pretty good amounts. Move backwards just a little bit again. We'll start scooping into this. Do I think there's $1 million left here? Yeah, it's tough to say, but basically at some point we'll have to save up to buy River Valley at this point. I think that's the next place to go, is just buying that one. I don't think we want to lease again. That's what I was going to look at with the bank, is if we actually own it or whatnot, or if what we're doing. This machine is almost sitting level at this point, but won't be pretty soon. %, I kind of suspect we'll be sitting maybe around 500 ounces. Maybe. I guess if there's 500 ounces at 10%, 1,000 at 20, we'd have over $1 million still sitting here. No, I didn't want the dump truck, I wanted him. We are slowly getting there. Gotta think that should have enough. Even if it was like 300,000, we would have enough for that night. Oh, there's 8%. It'll be a few days before I can afford to buy the Orange Beast, though, right? Well, basically, mine out every claim is the goal, and then we'll see about resetting 1 or 2, or it'll take us a long time to get there, which is kind of the point. There we go. One scoop right after the other, and away it goes. We're backing it up. Boing. Okay, out of curiosity, how close are we getting with this one? There's 115, I think, in that one total. There's 12. Oh, wait. Okay, there's 90 in this one, 147, 165. Okay, so we'll start chewing through the side one here. And we are full. kind of want to have the A Frankenstein. I think I could almost do it. But not till like the next day, because, yeah. I have to wait and see what we have for cash flow. I might have to clean it out just to see. You can't exactly go for days and days and days on end at this point in time yet. Really want to try the big dozer too. Actually kind of excited. I hate the dozers in this game, but I'm kind of excited. Holy crap, we found a nugget. 35 ounce. Those are free. That might actually be one of the largest nuggets I think I've found in the game. Okey-dokey, coming back. There we go. Start working my way across. Didn't take us long to make a very large hole. Well, and the fact of the matter too is that we actually got 35 ounce nugget. That's the beauty part about gold, gems, and glory. You don't know when you're going to get a nice, big, beautiful gold nugget. I'm going to have to seriously start looking for ground sooner, though. I mean, it's good that we get as much out as we can, but... Did that one fairly quickly. I should just finish gobbling through it. Yeah, it's pretty good when you can only wear it out one side of the tire at the same time. Back it up a bit because we're starting to move forward. So 46%. The plant will be done relatively soon. This time. Alright, you're gonna have to start carving into there like that. Although there's not that much gold in that claim, so maybe we don't have to do it that much. Okay, perfect. Mm, 53%. %. Well, I don't think we can really complain. We have chewed through a lot of ground. Curiosity is killing me, though. I am very curious to know if there's actually anything on the mats. Die trees are in the way. Alright. Why are we doing a 90-point turn here? Sorry about that. The girlfriend had to get by. Sometimes it's a little tight in the old gaming room. Need to finish this season's taxes. And yeah, then do a mass cleanup. I do have garbage in here. I don't know. Well, that should help. It's just sort of a wasted trash here. Well, already that made room. I didn't realize I had that there. Okie dokie. Yeah. Yeah, squeaky chair. Squeaky chair. We know about the squeaky chair. It's this very special squeaky chair. Very comfortable squeaky chair. Alright, back we go. Yeah, I was going to take a look here. So I signed up for trying to find some more streaming sponsorships, right? Do you think that I've actually got anything with these guys? Like, I've signed up. I've set up so that there was a sponsorship, right? Do you think I've actually got them to do a damn thing? No. Do I have to push the freaking thing, or are they supposed to automatically send it? Like, yes, it says it's active, but there's one that's active right now, yes. I do not actually see it. Or do I have to actually copy this and put it in? I gotta actually take a look at this. I might be doing the be right back screen just so I can figure this out. Sign up, connect. Yes, we did that. Automated sponsorship ads. No, it's not. Maybe I have to look at something different. see what this requires. Oh, they have very funky things on the side. That drives me nuts. That drives me nuts. Yep, be over 21. Yeah. Should we tell him? See if it actually allows me to do it. Yes, it does. We'll connect one more. No, I actually have to physically do this. Okay, we can do this. Let's try and casually do this. Okay, it does actually say that. I can connect one more too. I can actually connect. Yes. It's telling me a whole bunch of stuff. What are your interests? Well, definitely that. Definitely food. There we go. Possibly. Possibly we might have done something. Alrighty, so back to the gold mine. We've actually, I don't know, I feel that we've done something tonight. We've accomplished something. I do like the new setup they have with this. This, to me, is a lot better. You can actually, you don't have to put stuff on the pad to, like, pay for it fully outright now. It's like rented equipment. Okay, well, we can get rid of it. Or we can buy it through the page. Costs 20 grand, yes. Is it worth it? Yeah. If there's a piece of equipment that I go, I don't really want to be paid for that anymore. Yeah, I can just kibosh it right then and there. That works pretty good. And that big giant 35-ounce nugget, I think, is going to help. I mean, that's 70 grand if I really wanted to get rid of it, basically. No, not quite 70 grand. 65. 60, 65. Somewhere around there. I think that's what that thing would be worth. I don't know what the gold prices are in the game right now, so I can't really tell you for sure. Well, at least these guys are quick to reply. It's like, yes, we're going to do a review on your account really quickly. I'm not asking for much, but something would be better than nothing. And I mean, for a while there, I was using a company called InStreamly, and they were really good. But for the last 5 months, I haven't got anything. Like, there's been 0 sponsorships coming my way, so it's like, I don't know, did I make it mad, or, I mean, it was a really good service for a while, or something, but I don't know what happened. Actually, speaking of which, I will be right back again. Where was that one? It was here somewhere. Oh, there it is. I can take a look again. Like I said, they were really good for a while. No, watch, there'll be a big frickin' sponsorship that could... Nope, there's nothing. There's nothing. Like I said, all of a sudden they just disappeared. I don't know. Well, definitely creator led. Dum-de-dum-de-dum-de-dum. Dum-de-dum. Dum-dum. Dum-de-dum. I better get fuel in this thing. As I'm doing too many dum-de-dums and realizing, something's not right here. Probably should put fuel in this thing. What? It's like real life, you gotta put fuel in it for it to run and go vroom vroom? What kind of mind anomaly is this? I mean, I'm not asking for much for anything, but some would be better than nothing. Oh, I'm going this way. It's in the front. We used it being turned around the other direction, alright? Alright. We can go back to the minefield now. Back to the mining field. Arnold's claim is just about done. I mean, realistically, you start really looking at this, and it's like, well, hold on here. We've already chewed through, what, 9 squares tonight, roughly? Yeah, almost 9 squares. How much those 9 squares actually lead to, we don't know. We're going to find out. Like, once we're done the stream, we will find out. It might not be nothing. Or it might be something grand. I don't know. I can't see it being too much, considering the ground's only 150 ounces, basically, a pop here. So, it's not going to be like, ooh la la, 10,000 ounces type thing. That no. But realistically, if we did get like 500 ounces, I'd be pretty happy with that. That'd be getting us pretty close to our goal for the next one. And again, I'd be quite happy over that. 69. That is the one I want. None of the other ones, but just this one. And I will be departing shortly because I have to do the dog bio run before he settles down for the night. In theory, he settles down for the night. And then I also got to feed my cat. Because that big boy gets fed 3 times a day. Not much, mind you. He only gets fed 2-ounce cans. So, not much. It's some, but it's not much. Basically, the number one thing is it's not so much of his hunger level. It kind of is, but it's not due to that. It's basically keeping the cat hydrated because cats are predominantly dehydrated at all times. So one of the best ways to keep the cat hydrated is by giving him wet food. Does it cost a bit more to do that? Yes, but it's healthier for the animal. So I don't mind giving him wet food. Like he's got his water bowl and he does drink a lot of water, but I don't know how much absorption of that water he gets, so that's why I do what I do. I'm very much an animal person. Right now we just have the dog and the cat, but I mean, both are genuinely good, honest animals. He's getting better. Here we go. But I will say this, if you guys do want to hit that subscribe button and or donate anything, a little bit extra funds for the animals would be greatly appreciated. Then we are going to start pushing Discord more because we're going to create a section just for them. In particular, I'm going to keep everyone posted on what's going on there, past live streams, focus on when we're going live, maybe do more advertising with it as well, and go from there. Because I think I can share the streams to Discord. I believe in a thing called love, maybe. I can share a link to via, or I could copy it. Or maybe I need a bot that runs it. I don't know if I have a bot in Discord. No, not really. I think I did at one time, but I'll have to talk to the bot wizard to find that one out. I know, I don't just go to the wizard. I can go, I need the wizard. The mighty wizard, please. We need to find the specialty guys to do the Discord botting. Actually, having a stream bot in general would probably be not a bad thing. Here, stream bot, do this. With pleasure, my dear fellow friend. With pleasure. Actually, no, now we're off on a different tangent. Okay. Oh, that's good. Cloud streaming bot. Okay. That didn't take very long. Fans, widgets, everything else. Okay. No. Definitely not. And you can do a bunch of stuff. I really don't know much about the bots. That's why I'm kind of curious to know about it. Can we also do this? Okay. We need that would be dashboard. That would be that. Oh, so I need to go here. Probably settings. No, it's actually dashboard. We're supposed to be in the dashboard. Let's go back to creator dashboard. Sorry for mixing this up while we're working on this. Okay, I'm in the dashboard. Channel, roles. Wherever roles is, studio. No. Roles. Okay, I could just do it like that. All right. Let's go back to here. Let's paste it. Let's see. I have like links disabled, so maybe this might not work. So if I type it and go mod, maybe a space in between it. There we go. We now have a mod in that one. Okay, let's do the YouTube too. I'm doing all this in the background. I'm sorry, guys, but yes, we can do this. There we go. Okay, we'll do this. Moderator only. Public clips and highlights. We'll do that one there. Okay, that one already exists. Okay, that one's good. There's a lot of integrations you can do. I might do this later and play with this. There's also one for cake too. Might as well do this one too, same, except actually the integration seems to work really good. I'm liking it. Not sure how it's going to work, but I'm liking it. Hey, cool. That's what I really needed. I need something to boost this. That's really good. Then maybe if we do a stream donate too, then we can really get going. Alright, let's put this back. Let's do this. Let's go back to mining. Actually doing what we're supposed to do. It's 5 o'clock at night and we're busily chewing through ground. How much ground we've chewed through, we don't know, but I guess we're going to find out in the end. I wouldn't say we've done like 3,000 to 4,000 yards of ground clearing. Probably around 2,500 to 3,000 though. I can see that. I mean, this is a decent hole, but it's not super big. Yeah, we now have a chat bot that actually links all the channels. Too bad it's not voice activated. I can't say, hey bot, how long have we been up for? Uptime. Probably eventually I could probably get it to function like that. Possibly. I don't know. Or some on emotes only. But hey, I wonder. I might change that now. It's not making it emotes only. Let's turn that off and see if we get more people coming on. Of course, now we have a bot hiding out in the whole thing, so maybe we'll switch that off for a little bit and see who wants to come in, chat, or put whatever dumb links in. Or 15%. We might actually have 20% in a short period of time for actually doing cleanup. We still have 10% in the truck. We didn't do a very good job of dumping that out, did we? I'm new at this. Oh, well, it just means the truck will get filled up faster. And then taken back to the plant, and hopefully the other 10% gets dumped. 83 to 85%. I'm really actually still kind of pissed off that Discovery Plus is no more. You had one job, people. One job. Alright, we're going to back up and we're going to take a look at the last three that we did. 26 in that one. There's nothing in that one. There's nothing in that one. So we're at 90, 123, and 113. So 26 in this one. I think the really good stuff is sort of over here. Even yet, there's not that much. I think kind of... I know we kind of want to get as much of the good gold as we can out of each of these claims, but I think in the end we kind of want to focus on, as soon as we can change ground, we need to. What other things do we have? Okay, well, that was just a Google alert saying, "Did you know that you put a bot on things?" Yes, I'm well aware of that. Thank you for that. I should be well aware of that. Thank you very much. You're taking hard ground. Again, you're taking hard ground. Why do you keep taking hard ground? Why? Because that's the bedrock layer? Isn't that what I'm supposed to be doing? Digging down to get all the good stuff? I don't know why I keep answering in quizzical tone, but I am. Things have been done tonight anyways. Gold, Gems, and Glory is help me spend time building the channel up a bit. Or managing it better, I guess you could say. Tomorrow's going to be a good day. Tomorrow is grouting day. Which actually shouldn't be too bad. I got to clean the tile first. Did a big tile job for a entire backsplash on a decent sized kitchen. Doity doity doity. Well, it'll be past midnight. I know that before we actually see what's going on. By then we probably will be over 20% on the mats. I still can't see us getting 1,000 ounces because there's no way. Even if we averaged 100, off each one, and that'd be 900. I can't see us getting much more than that. I mean, I would love it to be more than that, but I can't see it. I'm thinking logically and conservatively between 600 and 700, which, again, isn't bad. We should actually take a look at that. I know we're sitting at 690. I know we're going to lose about 200,000 of it, so we'll be sitting at about 490 to 460, somewhere around there. Say 450 is a conservative measure. I think we need more than $1 million. I think. Let's quickly look. Because obviously it's going to be Rivertown that we do next. I don't think we bought... Did we buy this one? Because we could also be... Say 700, that means we'd get about 300 of it. Old Glen Bank. At least. So we're paying 30%. So if we did get 1,000, we'd get 700. This one's 1.2 million. Rivertown is 1.2 million. 1.8 for Pine, 2.4, 10 million. And we do have this one leased at 800,000. We'd probably buy it out. Drilling is not available. Okay. Get any more? Nope. Okay. That's what we needed to know. It was a very important question. Or I thought it was a very important question. So yeah, no matter what, we're losing 30% off the top. The difference being is right now, whatever magnetite we have left over, we can always sell. So if we get a large amount of magnetite, all of a sudden it starts to make sense that you're going, okay, we can sell $30,000-$40,000 worth of magnetite. The 1.2 million, that's definitely a steep hill to climb. Is there that much here? We don't know. I bought some of the equipment to save ourselves a little bit of hassle, but we spent about $100,000 worth of equipment. But that equates to like $3,000 less night. It doesn't take many nights before that all of a sudden starts making sense, paying itself off. There's 7 o'clock. There's 90%. There we go, 100. It actually just finished dumping the last bucket in there, so that's 18%. We do have a water tower, right? Yes. Crap, I should actually take a look at that damn thing. How much water have we been using? Is it getting low? Oh, we got lots of water. Okay, we're good. We're just starting into, well, not really even just starting. We've gotten probably halfway through a couple of these ones. By tonight, I think we could, by this stream, we could get the rest of these out of here. like out of the row that I'm working on. Maybe not those ones. That'd be something. How late did you stay up? Whoa, it was about 3 o'clock, you know. Did a 7-hour stream. That would be like a subathon at that point. I've not actually done one of those. I don't know if I actually have the time to do one of those. If it actually took off, I would be like, okay, I go stream for 30 minutes. And then this, every sub I get 5 extra minutes. It'd be like 80 hours later going, okay, I need to go to bed now. I don't even know what time zone I'm in. Because that would be my luck. I mean, I would be opposed to it by any means. All the subscriptions that I'd get. And that would work for both YouTube and Kick. It'd be like, okay, well, Kick might be a little bit longer. So a YouTube subscription might be like 5-minute addition to it. If it was a Kick subscription, it'd be like, we'll add 10 minutes, maybe 20 or something like that. Something to think about. We just have to find the perfect game to do it. Maybe Albion. We just have to add some sort of clock to the thing, which I know how to do now. We can actually do that with our one thing. Alright, lights go on. Oh, I can see fly shit on the wall at 50 paces. The lights on this thing are actually quite good. It doesn't seem like we did much, but we've actually chewed through an enormous amount of ground. Of course, the end of the night will tell us you've actually only done 1,000 yards of dirt. And who knows, maybe the 300 some ounces that I had that sitting there was 300 odd ounces that was after the fact. In which case, 400 ounces to smelt would be actually not bad. You know that'd be 400,000 for the first amount. If it's 11 or 12, it's around 12. That's another 80,000. So it's sitting at $480,000. Which isn't bad. I don't think anybody would complain with that. Now, does that mean that we actually get much in return? No, not really. That basically means we've covered half of our expense. Yay. Sounds like a lot until the bills come out. Look at some of the books. Well, I'll be doing the books anyways tomorrow in the morning. Dun 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 dun. Well, Look at that. We've almost got another 2 squares done. And we are sitting at 20% on the mats. We might have closer to 30% when we actually do a cleanup, which is going to be just bonkers. %. Well, that might actually be 1,000 ounces then, which means we would get 700, and we'd be sitting pretty close to the money that we need if I don't spend it all in the process. Oh, that is the dump truck. I'm going, why ain't I moving? Because the dump truck is not what you want, you dummy. Alright, I do want to do this though. Haha. And I can still scoop a bucket or 2 out of here. We've pretty much almost got another 3 squares done. It oddly enough hasn't taken very long to dig that out. It can be both good or bad news. Yes, didn't take you long to get this much out. No, it did not. How much do you have? 20 ounces. Ah, crap. 82%. There we go. Should be over 20% now. Yep, there's 21 sitting there. Alright, it's 10:30. I'm going to quickly take a break. Probably about 5, maybe 10 minutes. Gotta go feed the kitty. Gotta go take out the puppy. In probably not that order. Probably the puppy first, then the kitty. And then we'll be right back to find out how much gold we've actually mined. I still might mine the rest of that section. We'll see. But I'll be right back as soon as possible. And we are back. It might take a little bit longer than expected, but overall not too bad. We still will wait till the end of the night. I'm sure we have enough cash to make it to the end of the night. And then we actually maybe potentially could get these last 6, 7 squares. Yeah, it just looks like there's more because that one's rose up. Or rose up from the pits of despair. I'm actually still kind of happy how much we've got cleared off tonight, and whatnot. And yes, I think the link for the Discord is the correct one, so we'll let the bot decide. We'll actually use the bot. There we go. There's that 100%. I think we're just about done this little section. 21%. $9:14, and we are darker out. Still really want to try that big boy. That big monster. Actually, what I should do is save. We've not saved in a while. Let's save. Triple G. Yeah, I might actually walk this big beast back instead of using the gas cart. I might just use the tank. It'll be actually quicker because this thing will gobble through 1.5 of those tanks, no problem. It's kind of a big boy. Not really what I wanted to do. That's kind of what I wanted to do. Still didn't get much out of it, but it's enough for a truckload. We could take a look. We could see if we need to do too much more there. We're at 22% on the mats. Alley-oop. We'll be needing to go backwards anyway, so. Alright, let's take a look. 20 ounces. I'd say that's probably good. 13 and 102. There's 102 left in that corner. I think we'll just clean this corner out like right now. We'll just see what a couple scoops do. That's just 2 scoops off the top. 113. That's probably where the good stuff is right down there. We'll do 2 more and see again. A bit more in that corner cut than you think. Yep, that got most of it. So I said, I don't think there's that much there. Just peel it away from this corner and we should be good to go. I said good to go. There we go. $17. There we go. Pretty sure we can turn that little guy off, because I don't think there's much left in that corner now. I think we effectively cleaned that out. Oh yeah. There's only 86 left in that one, 96 and 104 in that one. Alright. Dump truck is full. Actually, I'm getting kind of tired for the night, so I think what we're going to do is we're probably going to move this back out to the cut, shut everything off. Well, actually, no. While this thing is running, I'll fill this thing up, walk the excavator back, and then we'll do a cleanup and see where we sit. So it might actually be before the end of the night, fully. Anyway, you get to see how much more gold, gems, and glory is actually making. I mean, we got to be getting close, right? That's the big thing. We got to be getting close. This one doesn't take very long to fill. Moving that big guy back here to fill, though, is going to take a little bit of time. We know that to be true. Don't need the lights on now because we're going to shut it down. there. So realistically, we should still have, well, depending on how much we get out of here, will kind of be the basis of how much is left here, because we've cut about a third out of this big claim, the last of the Uncle Arnold cut. And then we get to sort of play it by ear to where if we can actually buy the next claim, or we have to lease it for a time or two to get a bunch of nuggets to pay it off, or go from there. Yeah, I'm just going to turn this thing around while I can. I'll just back it in, shut her off, and let it fill up. That's my plan. We might not actually get the mats and everything clean before the end of the night to find out truly. Alright, this thing will drink fuel. How much more I have to buy, but it'll probably be close to 1,000. Alright. Quickest way to get back here. So that should be all done there. Okay. So we disconnect that, turn on my night light. Okay, I can only do, I believe, 6 of these at a time, so. You're picking up the ones you just put in there, you dummy. Tank has been refilled. Broke for another day. Oh, story of my life. Do we not have it plugged in? Where's the plug-in? Do not have it plugged in. Do I not have enough cords to plug this thing in? Do I have a pail at least? I do. We have 2 cords. Nice. But there is one here. Is this one like busted? We just never bothered to plug it in. Okay, it's done processing. Okay. Definitely not the greatest. That's got 22% into it. I don't know how much magnetite it will get. Probably not much, but I got a lot more than I thought. That was 3,200 magnetite. I don't know about you guys, but that's a lot more than I was expecting. I was thinking like 3,400, not 3,400. And it's 60% of a magnetite pail. So yeah, not bad. Better than they expected. So I'm actually just going to throw this into the truck. That's been done processing. Now we throw this into here. We can throw that under there, that there, and even for now, until we get it processed. We won't get it done before the end of the night. We know this. It's physically impossible at this point in time. There's another frickin' mountain of magnetite. Those don't need to be washed because they're already washed. Okay, so the gold there can go here. Because we haven't even started washing it before the end of the night, so I planned it better we could have. There it is. Okay, so worker salary 1100. Processed dirt we did way better than expected. Okay, that was earned gold. 3,600 yards processed. Earned gold 376.39. So rent provision was 112 and 275,000 for the other. So we actually have way less than we thought we did. We have 413,000. But saying that, we are going to have a mountain on this one. 2,000. Oh, it's full. We basically got. Well, let's grab this other pail. It was only 60%, right? We almost got 2 full pails of magnetite. I'm sorry, but that's a lot more than I was expecting it to be. Now, that could mean that it's all magnetite and there's actually no gold in here whatsoever. Oh crap, I dumped the dirt in there. Whoops. Well, no way to take it out now. We kind of goofed. We only have 1 full pail of magnetite. Whoopsies. That's kind of a brain dead moment. $28. So we do gotta take a look. We can use the calculator for this too. We gained a lot from this. Yeah, 1,000 ounces. So basically I can smelt 700 ounces. Realistically. Okay. Let's turn that off. That's fine. Yes, the minor grates. Yeah, I forgot to put the minor grates back on. Well, actually, that's truthful. That hits. That lands. We did. So let's quickly take the truck. We can smelt. And I'll do this tonight for you guys too. We will smelt. Oh, I went to the wrong spot. I need to get rid of the magnetite first. 900. We do 900 ounces. And I say that because we did have leftovers when we started. We still had 200 ounces sitting there. Well, actually we had closer to 300 ounces sitting there. So that's... We gained 1,000. We still had 300. So technically speaking, we could do 1,000. It'd be pretty close. I had 2 pails of that, but wasn't thinking I put that other in the other. Like a farking moron. But hey, we're still good. I think I might actually only still do 900 ounces to smelt. That will be over $1 million. No idea how long that's going to take. Upgrade. We got the maximum, so that won't take long. That's 13,000. 6 and 6. Alright, well, I guess we're just going to smelt it then. 900. Smelt. That's not bad at all. I think if we actually take a look at that and figure it out, that's pretty good. That leaves us with enough to pay the rent provision too. That gets us pretty close to everything else too. Oh, it's already finished. Woohoo. Yeah, you don't get a box yet. But these are 320 ounce bars. You know, what I wouldn't give in life to have one of those 320 ounce bars in my possession, then I could sell it, and I'd be probably pretty much good for most of my life. Just as curiosity goes. I don't know what gold prices are right now, and I'll look it up. Just out of curiosity's sake. I'll park in the middle of the street. That's good. That's a good place to park. What is gold prices right now? Gold price per ounce in Canada. About $6,500. So 320 times 6,500. Yep, I would definitely be good for life. That's 2,080,000. I definitely 100% good for life. Stock price here though is 1188. It's actually going down. How much could I get for a loan? Oh, about $1 million. Okay, cool. Sell gold. Let's sell all of it. There we go. 1.4 million. We have enough to buy the other claim, but we're not going to. But that is going to be it for me. I hope you guys have enjoyed tonight. It's good to be back in gold mining with gold, gems, and glory. If you guys have enjoyed it too, make sure to show the love by hit that subscribe button. Good thing I can talk, right? Yes, if you can, if you're new here or you've been around for a while, just not subscribed yet, make sure to hit the subscribe button. It's the best way to support both channels. And of course, you can do that in the description below and the house card on the bottom right corner on the YouTube side. Some say that he doesn't quite understand what gold is, so he's been picking all the rocks and painting them gold and going, here it is, and we keep trying to tell him it's a freaking scam, but he doesn't understand. So I mean, you do see him out in the wild. Smack him upside the head with those rocks, and push those subscribe buttons. And then of course flip over the kick side and do the same. Hit the follow and subscribe button over there as well, as it's one of the best ways to support both channels. So yes, make sure to do that. And I'd love you for it anyways too. And of course there's lots of goodies in the description below and whatnot. And if you do have a little bit extra cash laying around, hit the donate button. It's the best way to give a little extra. Definitely needing it more and more these days, as well, life sucks. Anyways, make sure to check all that stuff out and where you can help out. And it's all much appreciated, and we'll see everyone on the next stream. Take care, and thanks for watching.